Welcome back to today's episode. This is the Crosstalk Podcast. We're going to talk about 初心に戻る in this episode.
写真に戻る
Not 写真, 初心.
初心に戻る写真が初心に戻る
初心 like how do you say 初心に戻る?
Go back to the beginning?
Remember the beginning
Okay.
or something.
Okay.
Remember when you were started podcasting, or remember when you started learning English or something.
Okay.
This is what it is.
Okay.
初心に戻る. So our today's podcast recording style is that is
Yeah.
like we have no nice microphone sitting here on the table. We just have a IC recorder we used to use.
Okay, that's right. We used to use this in the beginning. It's basically just a simple microphone recorder.
Yes.
It's not bad quality though. It's just not as good as what we usually have.
Yes.
Okay.
So why we do this style is because I checked the previous episode, which will not publish because the quality of audio, audio is okay, but quality of contents, and especially myself speaking English was really bad, and I was really disappointed to myself.
Really? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice anything at the time. I
Yeah.
thought you seemed tired that day.
Maybe.
Like not very Genki.
And I was not listening to you, so it was not conversation. That was I was trying to finish up the content.
Well, I didn't notice that.
I didn't notice that either. Maybe I was rushing, and turns up, I didn't listen to you.
Oh, I didn't even notice. I assume you don't listen to me much anyway.
No. So what we gonna talk?
Going back to the beginning.
Going back to the beginning. Do you have a stuff you wanna going back to the beginning? Not really.
Well, I can say one thing. I've been in Japan for a long time. 27, 28 years. And when I first came, I was a student. I didn't have any money. I wasn't working. I didn't have a work visa. I wasn't working. But then the second time I came to Japan, I did have a work visa. And I had studied Japanese a little bit, so I could speak a little Japanese. And I remember at that time being excited on the weekends or, on my days off to be able to take a day trip and go somewhere, travel somewhere nearby and just spend a day wandering around, sometimes with friends and sometimes by myself. And, then I got busy, got married, had kids, working all the time, and I haven't really done anything like that. So this year I thought, this year, not really going back to the beginning, but kind of remembering the joy that I had about traveling around this part of Japan and trying to not do it often, but sometimes go somewhere and not think about work and not think about family and just kind of de-stress and enjoy the location. So I think this year I'm going to try to spend a little more time doing things that I enjoy.
Nice.
Yeah.
Traveling.
A little bit. Not long trips, but around this area. Take a day and go to the park, or take a day and go to Himeji, or, take a day and go to Hiroshima, whatever.
I also wanted to travel. I haven't done much travel in these 10 years.
Right, since you came back from Australia?
Yes, from Australia. And I haven't announced but I traveled to Osaka to see my family. Not family, no, not family. To see my friends. And was good.
Nice.
He introduced outside of main city in Osaka, which was kind of rare to me, since I'm not really going out.
Right. And I don't know Osaka very well either.
So we really had fun.
Good.
And yes, I wanted to spend a little more time for seeing outside of my prefecture, my area.
Yeah. Definitely. This is a nice area, but sometimes it's good to go out and see new things or different things.
Yes.
Yeah.
And seeing other cities like a bigger city like Osaka is really exciting. It's kind of a hectic sometimes, but it's very interesting.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't know. I can imagine myself enjoying being in Tokyo.
Well, I mean, for a short visit, I would love it, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know much about Tokyo, actually, but there's a lot of famous sightseeing places that I still have never been to, like Skytree, Tokyo Tower.
Yes.
I have been to Asakusa, and what's the temple there? Sensoji? I have been there, but I haven't been. There's a new building like Shibuya Sky. I haven't been there. There's a lot of things in that area that I would like to see, and also a lot of good restaurants.
Restaurants, for sure. I found out, I remembered I hate high places.
Okay.
And I climbed up Taiyo no To.
Oh,
with
in
my
Osaka?
friend. Yes.
Was it very high?
Wasn't really high, but since I am acrophobia, I couldn't really see it downstairs.
Oh, like looking down
Looking down, I
makes
can't.
you panic.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
So I don't think I can go to the sky tree.
I'm not. I don't have acrophobia, but I think that would freak me out. Honestly, it looks pretty scary.
It is indeed.
Yeah. But I still want to try.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared.
Well, I will go and tell you. I'll make a report.
Yes. So 初心に戻る. I don't have a translation for this Japanese. But, what kind of stuff you wanna go back to beginning?
I think like for me, I'm not an English student, obviously. I'm a native speaker, but I am a Japanese language student, and the joy, I guess, the excitement, not joy, maybe the excitement of finally being able to study Japanese. Like I'd been waiting for many years, because not in America, not many places at that time, almost nowhere was teaching Japanese. There was one elderly Japanese lady in our city who was giving Japanese lessons, and I was not allowed to go because it cost money.
Yeah.
So I had to wait until I got to university, and I waited for many years. So that kind of joy or that anticipation of finally getting to do something like I had really been wanting to do was nice.
Yes.
That was nice.
Excitement.
So I try to, like, I don't actively study Japanese right now, but try to remember how exciting it is to study something like that.
I want to remember the excitement of playing guitar.
Okay.
Back to the basic.
Yeah, Shoshini Moto, back to basics.
Is that what it is?
That's what it says it is. We're looking at Google Translate, by the way.
初心に戻る. I think this is correct in a way. 初
Yeah,
心.
you should play guitar, actually. You should play guitar.
Yeah, it's kind of sad since you know I haven't played a guitar for a long time and I haven't traveled for a long time. Yeah, but I found another things to do, like podcasting and things related.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, but it's time to go back to the starting point. Starting point. Like a Back to the Future.
Back to the future.
Some things cannot go back to the starting point, though.
That's right. Yeah, you can't reset everything.
Yes. Like, for example, I don't have a will to see a movie in a theater.
Really?
Not much, though.
Really? That was always your thing, I thought. You like going to the theater.
But I kind of feel comfortable sitting and watching a movie in my room.
Okay.
And in my bed.
Yeah, that is very comfortable.
Yes.
Very, very comfortable.
And some news reported about this same thing happening in America.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in a cinema, sometimes you hear noise here and there.
Yeah.
Some people are eating popcorn.
Yeah.
In a dark, in a quiet scene, suddenly.
Yeah, actually, like Americans, since the pandemic kind of ended, Americans in general have been very, very reluctant to go back to the way things were. And some very basic examples of that are people don't want to go back to sitting in the office. Everyone wants to work remotely.
Yeah.
They'd rather work from home because that gives them a little more flexibility. And students don't want to go back to school. They prefer online.
Yes.
It's more comfortable. It's easier. They don't have to get up early in the morning. They don't have to dress up. They don't have to deal with, teenagers in trying to be social. It's really touchy and difficult. They don't have to deal with that at home. So a lot of students are refusing to go to school. And then, I can imagine, in movie theaters, too, people just don't want to go. We have streaming now. We have Hulu and Netflix and Disney Plus and, other ones, too. It's just much easier. You don't have to leave home.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. Even shopping. A lot of people still are getting their groceries delivered from the supermarket. They never want to go out.
Yeah.
So some things, like the pandemic, really fundamentally changed everyone's lifestyle.
Yes. Yeah, some things cannot go back to starting point.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I wonder if people wanted to going back to the starting point for something.
That would be interesting.
I want to know about it.
Okay. What is it in Japanese again? 初心に戻る.
初心に戻る.
Okay.
Like when you get used to driving a car, you do speeding.
Yes.
But you have to remember when you first time grab your hand wheel.
Oh.
Not handle, wheel.
Steering wheel, yeah.
Steering wheel. Handle. Man, why Japanese people say handle for driving wheel? Handle.
Well, why do we say steering wheel? Just because it's round, it has to be a wheel? I mean, it could go either way. Right? I don't know.
Anyway.
Japanese make their own words for many things, though. Actually. Like, brinka.
Brinka.
It's actually a turn signal in English. Is it winker?
Winka.
It's a turn signal.
Turn signal.
Turn signal sounds more adult. Winker sounds like a child's word.
Oh,
Sounds like something a child would say.
ウィンカー。なるほどね。
I mean, I understand. It's cute. It's very cute. But
turn signal.
yeah, turn signal. Yeah, I don't know why Japanese people do that.
ちなみに、
Yes.
車の How we Japanese people say フロントガラス
Yes.
but it's not actually it is in English.
No, we say windshield,
Windshield.
which is what it is. It protects you from the wind. It shields you from the wind.
I think there's no name in Japanese for compartment.
Really?
I think I don't know. そこ開けて That's what we say.
Really?
Compartment.
Okay, yeah, in English it's a glove compartment.
I don't know how to say that in Japanese.
Yeah, now that you've mentioned it, I've never heard it. あそこ開けてあそこ開けてなんとかなんとか通ってね
その助手席の前にあるこうパカッと開けるところ
Yes. So in the original cars, like the old times, people wore gloves. That's where you put your gloves. It's a glove box,
okay.
glove holder.
Glove holder. Yeah, but I hear people say compartment or something.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, glove compartment. That's right.
We talk a lot about things.
Going back to
The starting
point or going back to the basics.
Yeah, going back to the basics.
Just remember where you came from.
Yes.
It's kind of a good chance to look back and be humble.
Yes.
But also to realize how far we've come, how much we've done since the beginning.
Yes.
Actually, there's a photo of Tommy and I here in our business place that someone took of us when we first opened our business together. And I remarked to you last week, oh, look, it was only 5 years ago, but we look so much younger.
Oh, yeah.
And then some people today who visited us here commented, oh, look at you guys, that's a nice photo. And I said, yeah, 5.5 years ago, we were young. And the person said, oh, you're still young, you look the same. But I think we look different. Thinking back to when we started business, we were a little bit younger, a little bit more fit, less gray hair, less stress.
Amateur,
and then we had that, looking forward to doing something, that attitude. Yeah.
Amateur in business.
Yeah.
Yes. So, yeah, but I don't know. I have to sometimes going back to the basics. Yeah. Okay, that's it for today's episode. This episode is a little bit rough, but I think
that's the whole point.
Yes, it's kind of raw,
It's a homage.
Homage.
A homage to our humble beginnings.
Yes. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of a raw episode.
Yeah, fun. It's fun stuff.
I don't know about audio quality. Maybe it's not so great.
Well, we'll find out the hard way.
Yes.
So, how about you guys? Let us know. What are you interested in going back to the basics about? Let us know in the comments.
Yes, and if you like this kind of a style, please, let us know.
Yeah, that's what Tommy wants to do.
Somehow. Okay, that's it for today's episode, but don't forget to catch our next episode.
All right, this is Crosstalk signing off, bringing you English your way every week.
Keep listening and keep shining.
Bye.